Harry Potter Trivia Speed Round 10. Track if you can get all questions right. Question: what does Voldemort's name mean in French? The answer is flight from death. Fun fact: Voldemort literally translates to theft or flight from death, aligning with his obsession with immortality. Question: what is the spell to summon a dark mark? The answer is Morse mortar. Fun fact: used by Death Eaters to mark attacks. Question: what is Dumbledore's favorite flavor of jam? The answer is raspberry. Fun fact: mentioned when he meets Harry in Half-Blood Prince. Question: who was the only Death Eater to voluntarily turn himself in after Voldemort's first fall? The answer is Igor Karkaroff. Fun fact: he became headmaster of Durmstrang after betraying others. Question: who was the Hogwarts caretaker before Filch? The answer is Apollyon Pringle. Fun fact: he appears in early school records and Rowling's notes. Question: who was the original owner of the Elder Wand? The answer is Antioch Peveril. Fun fact: he was one of the 3 brothers in the legend. Question: what potion makes you appear dead? The answer is Draught of Living Death. Fun fact: the Draught of Living Death helped Harry win Felix Felicis, aka Liquid Luck, thanks to a clever Half-Blood Prince trick. Question: what was the full name of Nearly Headless Nick? The answer is Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington. Fun fact: he was executed poorly, leaving his head nearly attached. Question: what was Dumbledore's sister's illness suspected to be? The answer is obscurial condition. Fun fact: she struggled to control her repressed magic. Question: who is the editor of the Daily Prophet? The answer is Barnabas Cuff. Fun fact: he appears in Half-Blood Prince. Question: what is the core of Bellatrix Lestrange's wand? The answer is Dragon Heartstring. Fun fact: her wand was 12 3/4 inches long and unyielding. Question: what animal does Ron conjure when learning Patronus? The answer is Jack Russell Terrier. Fun fact: it reflects his love for Hermione's otter Patronus. Question: what is the name of Voldemort's mother? The answer is Merope Gaunt. Fun fact: a descendant of Salazar Slytherin. Question: who was the headmaster before Armando Dippet? The answer is Phineas Nigellus Black. Fun fact: Phineas's portrait hung in both Hogwarts and Grimmauld Place, letting him magically travel and pass messages. Question: who was the first student sorted into Gryffindor in Harry's year? The answer is Hermione Granger. Fun fact: the sorting order is alphabetical by last name, making her the first Gryffindor of their year. Question: what charm prevents eavesdropping? The answer is Muffliato. Fun fact: it fills ears with an indistinct buzzing sound. Question: What spell did Hermione use to seal the tent in Deathly Hallows? The answer is Protego Totalum. Fun fact, it protects an area with a defensive barrier. Question: what creature did Luna's father wear as a necklace? The answer is Dirigible Plum. Fun fact, symbol of open-mindedness in wizarding culture. Question: what are the names of the three Peveril brothers? The answer is Antioch, Cadmus, and Ignotus. Fun fact, their legend inspired the Deathly Hallows tale. Question: what magical item can detect lies? The answer is the Probity Probe. Fun fact, used by security wizards at the Ministry entrance. Question: what is Luna Lovegood's Patronus? The answer is hair. Fun fact, Ivana Lynch, who played Luna, helped design her jewelry. Question: who was the first keeper of keys at Hogwarts? The answer is Auga. Fun fact, he held the post before Hagrid. Question: what creature is known for guarding treasure and turning invisible? The answer is Demiguise. Fun fact, its hair is used to make invisibility cloaks, though they fade over time. Question: what spell causes a person to laugh uncontrollably? The answer is Rictus Empra. Fun fact, a tickling charm used during dueling practice to disarm opponents. Question: what year did Harry first arrive at Hogwarts? The answer is 1991. Fun fact, he was 11 years old at the time. Thanks for watching. If you had fun, give us a like, hit subscribe, and share the magic with your fellow Potterheads. Dive into more trivia adventures right here on our channel. See you in the next video.